Hey guys, Shivam this side back with another video. Today we're going to go over what are personalized lines and how you can write them for your own cold email outreach. So let's get started. So people who've already sent out a cold email must know that a lot of the times your cold emails are open but you don't get a response, or there can be times when people don't even open your cold email. Now, there's a reason behind that, and that's because most of these people that you're reaching out to already know that you're using a templated email and finding their email from a software like Snowio or Hunter.io and are just sending out a templated email to them. You're looking for a next customer and don't really care about their brand. Now, with cold email in 2022, you do need to stand out from the crowd. And that to stand out from the crowd and to actually show the business that you care about them, you need to stand out. And how you can do that is, first you can record a loom. That's a great method, but it's very time consuming if the owner has not given you permission to shoot it, because most of the times if they're not interested they won't even watch your videos. Or you can include a personalized first line in your email, all automated through lemlist. So obviously if you have time and if you honestly think that that's the perfect customer for you, I would still say go ahead and record them a loom and send it via email. Say we've got done a personal audit for you that you can watch right here. Most of the times that's not going to be the case, so I would recommend going for personalized first lines because they're much less time consuming. They can be automated through a virtual assistant, or any agency like myself can do that for you guys. And you can just send it on autopilot through a software like lemlist, so everything happens in the background for you and you can actually focus on selling rather than just outreaching to people. So let's go over what is a personalized first line. So personalized line is a one short line that will go at the start of an email. The idea of a personalized line is to show the receiver of the email that the email is personal and it's not a blank template that you've been emailing to thousands of people. To do this, you should write a personalized line in such a way that nobody else can write about them. So about their personal achievement, about their story. We'll go over this in much more depth on the three ways that we use to write emails, personalized lines, and how you can teach your virtual assistant or hire somebody to do that. So, an email in which the personalized line will be placed would probably look like this. Hey, first name, I hope you're well. Then we'll include our personalized lines, and then the rest of the body goes. So I know you're probably wondering who I am and why I'm so rudely interrupting your day. So I get straight to the point. Now, for example, there's a business called Butterfly Store with an owner called Jess. This is what the email would look like if you're sending it via a lem list. So, hey, first name gets replaced by hey Jess, I hope you're well. Now, this is the personalized first line that we wrote for them. Just came across a feature in the Butterfly blog. Great to hear how far you and Tom have come since starting Butterfly Store back in 2010. Now, I know you're probably wondering who I am and what I'm doing in your inbox, so I get straight to the point. And then we continue with the rest of the email. So, as you can see, we've said something about them, about their blog, about their journey from 2010. Now, this is something that you can't say about every other brand or every second brand. So, these guys know that you've actually researched about them and they'll be much interested to have a chat with you versus if you would have just said, hey, Jess, I hope you're well. And then just start with, I know you're probably wondering who I am and what I'm doing in your inbox. So how now that you know what it is and how it works, this is how you can write them on your own, have a virtual assistant write one, or even have us write them for you. So the first and the best place is the about section of a website. So this is where you go on their website to navigate to the About Us page, and there you will find key information about the owner, about how the business is run, about their backstory on how the business was first founded. Now, this is a great way to connect with the business owner when you can say stuff like you started back in 2011 when you left your job. That was so inspiring, or something along the lines how you sold 100,000 units of their product. So they usually have their achievements right in the About section. So here's an example for you again. Just had a look through the Soapalicious website, was super impressed to learn that within 9 months of starting in 2015, you and Tina already sold over 200,000 units of your soap. Now, this is again something so personal, and we are saying that, within 9 months of starting in 2015, you sold so many soaps. So, obviously, they can relate with that and they know that, okay, they were on our website, they researched about us, and that's why they come up with this line and they'll be much more interested to talk to us. Then with this email, we also had, as an entrepreneur myself, I could seriously relate to your story of quitting work on someone else's dream and beginning to work on your own. Since taking the leap myself, I've never looked back. Now, this is also for somebody who's left their job and started their own business. This can work really well. Then, Another one is, as someone who cares about the environment myself, I was happy to read you plant a tree for every product sold. It's a reflection to see another business that cares. Now, a lot of people do have their CRS activities on their website or something that they do for others. And this is something that they're honestly really proud of. So if you comment upon that, they'll be happy that, you notice the initiative and you're not just here to sell, but because you saw that they do something good. We have so many businesses that reach out to us and say that they want leads and lines for people who are vegan based or people who have a sustainability mission attached to their brand, because that is something that you can easily comment upon, and that is something that a business owner and you can connect upon and actually move forward the conversation. Then we have the blog section. The blog section is usually a website do have blogs on them, and they usually have blogs related to their business. So you can just have a virtual assistant, or if you're writing them yourself, go to that section. And here again are some examples. So just came across a blog post from 2018 about difficulties in African communities. Is a reflection to see a modern business that clearly cares about its impact by donating 5% of profits to charity. Again, this is a first line that was written to basically say that 5% of profits of charity go towards African Americans, and how people do care about that. Then again, we have another one, just came across a recent blog post about ensuring the correct diet about nutrition for the 100 miles of the lead will run. It's great to see a business that cares by not only selling products but educating the customers too. Now, this was more of an educative post that they had on their website. So we commented upon that they don't just care about selling products but care about their customers too. So it's as simple as that, and this alone can help you 2x or 3x your open rate and meeting rate with prospective customers, and can be done all automated once you have a trained virtual assistant. And once done, just include these in your email and blast it off. So here are some bonus writing tips if you guys are following up with a VA. So just to show them this video and tell them, like, they shouldn't spend more than 5 minutes on the first line. If you can't come up with something, write a good general first line, skip it or come back later. That's something that I always say, because your mind starts closing off after. If you would like, just go give it a go and write personalized lines yourself, and you will see how quickly you run out of ideas and how you need a break for it. So then there's limit exclamation point usage. So this is something that we have as a rule, that we just use one exclamation point per personalized line, because you don't want to sound too excited about something. You need to have a set tone to the email as well. You can't have your first line totally detached from an email. Then repeat your written out line 3 times. Would you tell this to the recipient when greeting them for the first time? It should sound very natural and flow smoothly. Like I said, again, it should go with the email flow. Then you should use contractions like your instead of you are to shorten the first line and make it more informal. And I always use a dash or a full stop to connect the first point with an analysis. Mostly we like to use a dash because then it connects both the lines together. But yeah, this is mainly it. And in case you're looking for somebody to hire and you're not going for the virtual assistant route, you can reach out to me via Instagram or via Facebook. We charge 50 cents per lead, and we do that for you. So you don't need to worry about hiring somebody, checking their English, etc. And yeah, one more tip that I've not written over here is always have a virtual assistant use Grammarly, because Grammarly would help check their English and check the grammatical mistakes. More likely, there'll be something that they can improve upon, that Grammarly will point out. So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you do use personalized lines yourself and how they work out for you. And subscribe for more content. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.